Hello, everyone. Isabella here with Books by Barron. Today, I want to share a discovery that might resonate with a lot of people. Recently, Barron took a closer look at his own student loan account. Like many borrowers across the country, he had a lingering question, one that millions of Americans have probably asked themselves at some point. How did I borrow about $12,000 and nearly 20 years later still owe more than $24,000? At first glance, it feels like something is terribly wrong with the system. And honestly, that reaction is understandable. When you make payments for years and the balance doesn't seem to move the way you expect, frustration is almost inevitable. But today we took the time to dig into the details. And what we learned is something many borrowers never fully understand. Student loan repayment isn't just about the amount you borrowed. It's also about interest, repayment plans, consolidation, and sometimes periods of deferment or forbearance. Over time, interest can accumulate and even capitalize. In simple terms, that means unpaid interest can actually be added back into the loan balance. That's one of the reasons balances can grow, even when someone has been making payments. Another important discovery is something called income-driven repayment. Under certain federal programs, borrowers can make payments based on their income and family size rather than the total loan balance. And after a certain number of years, often 20 years for undergraduate loans, any remaining balance may be forgiven. Now, that doesn't mean forgiveness is guaranteed. And it certainly doesn't erase the frustration borrowers feel along the way. But it does reveal something important. The system is far more complex than most people realize. For Barron, the timeline shows roughly 15 years of repayment already completed, which means he may actually be closer to the end of the process than he originally thought. Millions of people carry student debt, yet many never fully understand how their repayment plans work, what programs exist, or how close they might actually be to relief. Sometimes the biggest problem isn't just the debt itself, because when we understand the system better, we can make smarter decisions and maybe even help someone else do the same. I'm Isabella, and this has been another reflection from Books by Barron. If this conversation made you think, continue the discussion with us at booksbybarron.com. Just saying.